You know that feeling when someone invites you to a crowded party and it feels like your entire body screams no, while everyone else is excited about the idea of a packed place? You're mentally calculating how many days you'll need to recover from this experience. And then comes that question everyone asks. What's your problem? Why are you so antisocial? But let me tell you a secret. The problem isn't you. Actually, your brain is working in a way that most people can't even perceive. So relax, because you're not weird, you just process the world differently. And if you relate to this type of content about human behavior and self-awareness, don't forget to hit that like button and subscribe to the channel. It makes all the difference for me to keep bringing these videos to you. Come with me and I'll show you what is really happening in your mind when you prefer to stay home instead of facing a nightclub. While most people can filter what's happening around them, your brain is like that app that keeps running in the background and never closes. You know when you walk into a crowded environment and notice everything? The conversation of the couple at the next table, that flickering light in the corner, the guy laughing too loud, the room temperature, the mixed smells. Yes, all of this at the same time. Scientists call this heightened sensory sensitivity, but in practice, it's like you're watching all of life in ultra-high definition, while others see everything kind of blurry. About 20% of the population works this way. That means not the weird exception, you part of a group that simply perceives things more intensely. And the craziest part, your brain not only captures all of this, but also stores it, organizes it, and keeps reviewing it later. That awkward interaction that happened weeks ago that nobody else remembers. Yeah, your brain filed it in the review later folder and keeps pulling it up from time to time. This isn't neurosis. It asks your neurological system doing exactly what it was programmed to do. Find patterns that others can't see. Historically speaking, people like you kept humanity alive. While the extroverted folks enjoyed themselves around the campfire, your ancestors were the ones who heard the predator approaching, who identified the poisonous plants, who sensed danger before it arrived. You're not too much. You're exactly what survival needed. The problem is that modern society wasn't built thinking about those who really pay attention to things. Now, let's clarify something. You don't have a problem with human beings. You have a problem with theater. In crowded environments, everyone's performing. The mask of "I'm having so much fun," the mask of "I'm paying attention," the mask of "everything is great," while their eye is almost popping out of their face from stress. And you can see through all these masks. It's exhausting. Not because you're judgmental, but because your brain is constantly translating the real conversation happening beneath the words, the body language, the energy, those truths nobody speaks out loud. Science calls this high perceptual sensitivity. Basically, your emotional radar is so sharp that UVA become a walking lie detector without asking for this job. Research from Cambridge University showed that people who prefer to be alone score much higher in emotional intelligence than those who love crowds. Translation: you're not socially incapable. You're socially too sophisticated. You just refuse to pretend. You'd rather have an honest conversation at 3 in the morning than go to 50 events where everyone is showing only the edited version of themselves. And honestly, this isn't a flaw. This is having character. The problem isn't that you don't know how to make small talk. It's that your brain feels this like chewing cardboard while everyone acts like it's a gourmet meal. Your nervous system craves substance, depth, true connection. And when you're forced to participate in superficial exchanges, it's like asking a philosopher to get excited about discussing the weather. You can do it, sure, but at what cost? Here's where it gets really interesting. Dopamine, that brain reward chemical, works in a completely different way for you. When extroverts walk into a party, their brain throws a complete celebration. Fireworks, party, total joy. Your brain, complete silence. Instead of dopamine, your system works with acetylcholine, a totally different neurotransmitter that rewards introspection, deep focus, and, believe it, being alone. It's not that social situations don't reward you, it's that your brain literally gets satisfaction from different sources. Reading a book at midnight, taking a solo walk where nobody bombards you with questions, sitting in a quiet place just thinking. While extroverts need external stimuli to feel alive, you need internal space to access your complete operating system. Neuroscientists discovered that introverted brains have thicker gray matter in the prefrontal cortex, the part responsible for complex thinking and planning. So when you're doing nothing, your brain is actually doing everything. Processing, connecting ideas, creating. You're not wasting time. You're composing symphonies in your head while everyone else is listening to elevator music. This isn't weird. This is evolutionary brilliance. And there's more. Have you ever walked into a place and instantly knew something was wrong, even with everyone smiling? This happens because your brain has what psychologists call turbocharged mirror neurons. You don't just observe emotions, you absorb them. Spend an hour in a crowd and you're not just managing your own feelings. You're accidentally capturing everyone's stress, anxiety, excitement, and emotional chaos. Like you're an emotional sponge nobody asked you to be. It's total psychological overload. Your nervous system is trying to process the emotional data of 300 people while also trying to remember to breathe. No wonder you need 3 business days to recover from a 2-hour event. But here's the superpower part. This transforms you into one of the most emotionally intelligent people in any environment. You understand subtext. You read between the lines. You sense what people need before they say it. Most people can barely understand their own emotions. You're here understanding everyone's emotions. This isn't a curse. This is a gift that would break most people. Society has this strange obsession with equating busy and loud with successful and happy. If you're not at every event, posting every moment, surrounding yourself with people 24 hours a day, somehow you're failing at life. But you know what they don't understand? You've discovered something that most people spend decades avoiding. Silence isn't empty, it's where clarity lives. Solitude isn't sadness, it's where you truly meet yourself. You're not missing out. You're opting out of a system that was never built for people who think deeply, feel deeply, and see deeply. You understand something profound. The quietest environments often hold the loudest truths. Your peace isn't isolation, it's liberation. So next time someone asks, "Why don't you go out more?" just remember, they re-asking why you aren't exhaust yourself to fit into spaces that were never made for minds like yours. You're not broken, you're not boring, you're not antisocial. You were simply built for depth in a world obsessed with noise. And honestly, that's exactly what makes you fascinating. Now tell me in the comments, are you team crowds give me energy or team ID rather befriend a cactus? I want to know. If this video made sense to you, don't forget to leave a like and subscribe to the channel. And go ahead and watch the next video that will appear on screen. It talks about another introvert trait that most people don't understand, and it's going to be uncomfortably accurate. See you in the next video.